Hi guys, welcome back to the random world of Jika TV. In this video, we're gonna take a look at my first ever group ride that was also a charity ride at the same time, and was also hosted by none other than the rising Filipino YouTuber duo, the Batmen. This ride for a cause was called Charge for a Cause and was held last 6th of December 2020 for the relief of our kababayans in Cagayan who got affected by Typhoon Ulysses, internationally named as Typhoon Bamko, last November 2020. The total donated amount was more than 27,000 pesos. And since we're talking about charities, I'd also like to add that this isn't their first charity event. They were one of the early groups to give away safety masks for free to the less fortunate who might not have the means to prioritize buying a mask last March of 2020. But before we get into the ride and the extra activities that went after, let's talk a bit more about the Batman tandem who organized the event. Batmen, which I believe stands for Batterymen, is a YouTube duo composed of Mao and Vice, two e-scooter enthusiasts from Metro Manila, whose channel is all about e-scooters from rides to accessories to reviews and more. Their first video was uploaded last 6th of Feb 2020, which was their first ever ride using an e-scooter, which was the Dualtron Ultra V2. From their comment sections, you can really see that their audience loved their blogs and reviews for the authenticity and the feel-good vibes of all of their videos. Since their first e-scooter video, they also covered and reviewed a lot of other battery-powered transpos, such as a fully battery-powered big bike, electric unicycles, e-bikes, and more. They have more than 40 videos as of recording this, so if you want to subscribe to a channel focusing on e-transportation with a feel-good vibe, head on over to their channel, which I will link in the description box below. Now, according to my friend JC, who has been e-scooting for longer than I have, who's also been joining more group rides more than I have, he described Charge for a Cause as a very casual and chill ride. I think that's true because even for newbies like me, I was able to keep up without any hiccups. And the good thing I did like about this group ride, which kind of gives me like a higher expectation of like a lot of group rides I'm gonna join in the future, is that there were people out there making sure that you guys were spaced out evenly so you don't like go past each other, making sure that you're at the right speed, and most importantly, making sure that you guys are social distance because it's really funny. We were going around 10 to 15 kilometers per hour, which I would kind of say that is pretty slow. So a lot of people had the time to actually talk to each other. So they were making sure like the people who was from the Batman support group, they were making sure that you guys were social distance and you guys were wearing your masks if you wanted to talk to each other on the road. The ride was joined by a lot of different e-scooters and e-unicycles alike. I never really saw like which or like what kind of e-scooters everyone bought, but I did remember seeing Dualtrons. I do remember seeing Xiaomi's, and I believe that the speed again, was around 10 to 15 kilometers per hour, going from Sagol Food Park to UP Diliman and then back to Sagol Food Park again. The ride was actually delayed for an hour actually. Like the start of the ride was delayed for an hour and a half because it did rain. I was actually afraid that it might not have gone through and I thought it was a curse because every time that I would want to join a group ride, I never go through it because either it rains or I don't wake up at like the proper time. So this one was supposed to start around 7:30. So coming from Mandaluyong, I had to drive around like 6:45 to actually get there because again, it's also a new place and I don't know like how long it would take us to get there. But because it was delayed an hour, I did wake up around 7:30 and then after like washing up, we drove there and we just made it in the nick of time. We were the last, like me and my best friend JC, we were the last people to join. So yeah. And as we said before, e-scooting and rainy weather do not mix. And so like I was very thankful this time for the rain because it gave me the opportunity to join because if not for it, I wouldn't be able to. So it's kind of embarrassing, but I haven't been to UP Diliman campus before. I know it's embarrassing. I grew up in Metro Manila and having heard so many good things about it and then seeing so many awesome photos and videos of the place, this ride was basically the only reason that I finally entered the beautiful campus. We didn't go all the way around. because there were like a lot of other cyclists and runners, and again there was a program after the actual ride, so I wasn't able to explore much. But the weather, my god, it was super amazing. I was super surprised when I opened the Ycam, the camera I was using to record, the action camera, and then I saw like that is such a blue sky. There's such like really nice weather after the rain. Okay, so with all of those, like, I'm sorry, I was super excited. And with all of those out of the way, I'll let you guys enjoy the video of the ride first, and then I'll come back to give like my final thoughts and etc. about the actual event. Hey guys, it's me again. So after the ride, we went back to the Sagol Food Park, just like I said earlier, where there was breakfast and refreshments prepared. So my friend told me that this was like a normal thing whenever there's a group ride. Most of the time, the organizers would provide food after the ride. So we got served like longanisa, long silog, to be exact. So it was longanisa with fried egg and fried rice. Ugh, amazing. It was super perfect because usually when I wake up anytime before 10 a.m., I usually don't get breakfast because I'm not a morning person. And so whenever we would do like we would ride in the morning like at 9 or at 8, my friend would just basically drop by my house and I'd be like, okay, let me wash up and put my clothes on, and I'll probably drink some water, just to be hydrated all through the ride. But I don't grab breakfast, and we usually just end up going to a fast food chain with the letter M or the letter J. I've never had like breakfast on the letter K. It's been a long time, but yeah, basically this was super perfect. There were a lot of refreshments. I'm not sure how many cans I had. Maybe like two, like one of the cola and then one of the black mamba drinks. But yeah, definitely the food and the experience was definitely amazing. A small program was also prepared where they gave out prizes. So we had games and then prizes at the end. I won a bag of Muscovado coffee from Kamusta and a can of VS1 Tire Shine. So the can of Tire Shine, VS1 Tire Shine, was actually a consolation prize because me and my best friend, we were picked to play, because it was on random. We were picked to play Pinoy Henyo, and he didn't guess the word because it was pretty hard. It was anesthesia, if I remember correctly, because the person who gave the word was from the owner of the Unitron or the unicycles, who was actually a doctor, Dr. Gerard. Hello, here's a shout out in the video. So he gave something that was about a hospital. We were getting close. He was like syringe or whatever, but anesthesia I guess was like super specific, so we didn't get that one. And what else happened? So I wasn't able to record everything. So besides the actual Pinoy Henyo game, there was like the bunny and wall game, which was like Bato Batopik or Jack and Boy, but with extra steps, and which was more fun. So yeah, I wasn't able to record everything. I wasn't whipping out my camera all the time. But I can assure you that there was social distancing. People were wearing their masks, and people were also having a good time. I was a bit sad though that I didn't win the Garicon light, rechargeable light. That was like the only thing that I wanted to win. That was from the Pinoy Henyo. And I believe the winning word for that was Kopiroti, which is a good coffee place that if you're so this one, everyone in the e-scooting community I guess knows this. Kopiroti is a place where you can basically hang out with your e-scooter. I'm not sure if they would still allow you to charge, but last time I heard that they would allow you to charge. It's basically an e-scooting cafe. Right now they actually don't have a lot of dine-in options because of the thing that's happening around right now, but I did go there. They have like really amazing Singaporean food, so you should also go visit that one in Quezon City. Overall, I think this was like a great activity, getting to help others while having fun, and e-scooting community, meeting new people, even if I didn't talk to like a lot of people because I'm very shy, to be honest. And of course, driving around new places. But I hope that this isn't the only ride for a cause e-scooting community will have. I really like this. I really wish that there were more rides like this. But I don't wish that we have a lot of other typhoons or calamities, because I mean we could always have a donation drive, for example, for those in need of medical assistances in poor areas, or maybe like an educational type of donation, since e-learning is like the way that we're going or we're heading towards for the schools now, either public or private. I'm not sure, but what I do know is that, again, I will always support rides like this because it's good rides, good company, and good causes. That is all from me for now. If you have made it to the end of this video or to this part of the video, thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share. Sharing would be amazing. And if you want to see more ride contents from me, and maybe some skincare and some art, I'm really trying to get my art of a hobby into my YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button so you can see more from me. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.